A question that everyone seems to want the answer to. Am I going to be replaced by AI? It doesn't matter what industry you're in, you're probably asking yourself this question. And when I put up a poll on my Instagram last week, it was the most common question that I got from fitness coaches is, Brandon, do you think that we're going to be replaced by AI? Brandon, are you currently being replaced by AI? Have you noticed a drop in your business? Have you noticed a lot of people coming to you saying, hey, actually, I'm just going to use ChatGPT instead of hiring you? And the truth is, I have had that objection before. Probably one or two people have come through my funnel and just said, yeah, I think I'm going to actually just have AI work with me. And that's totally fine, because at the end of the day, they aren't somebody that would value my offer, and they're just simply not a good fit. But here's the deal, guys. If you are a genuine fitness coach who loves to help people get into shape, your job is not going anywhere. In fact, I think that your job is one of the most difficult jobs to replace on the planet. And I'll explain exactly why. Most people, now that they are exposed to all of this artificial intelligence, find themselves craving separation from it. A lot of people want distance. A lot of people want that human connection back again. And humans, we've never operated like computers. All right? Paul says it in the Bible. The things that I know that I should do, I don't do. And the things that I know that I shouldn't do, I do. We do not operate like computers as human beings. We have emotions. We make mistakes all of the time. So often, we know what we should be doing, and yet we're not doing it, and vice versa. So what does this mean? Well, it means that humans are so much more complicated. It's not just about the information that we are receiving. Just because we have the right information does not mean that we are going to do the things that we know that we need to do. And this shows that there is an extra element of coaching. There is a hidden component that all of the people that say, oh, fitness coaches are going to be replaced by AI, they are not considering this. That component is this. To coach someone is so much more than just giving them the information. It is actually understanding who they are as an individual. What makes them tick? What makes them motivated? What makes them not very motivated? Because that's what your job is as a coach. I truly believe that coaching somebody isn't just giving them the workout routine and the nutrition plan. I believe that it's getting to know them as an individual and trying to understand how to properly guide this person to being successful with their fitness and nutrition. And that is a lot more difficult. And that is a lot more reflective of the value that should come with a high-ticket fitness coaching package. A lot of personal trainers that I've encountered throughout my life have told me, Brandon, I start out as a fitness trainer, and I eventually become a therapist. I talk with these people about their problems, about their goals, about their aspirations, and I really start to just learn who they are as a person, because these people love to open up. And during my days of personal training, that's exactly how it would go. We'd start out just me telling them how to perform exercises, what they should be eating at home. And as time went on, they would start opening up to me about their marriage. They would start opening up to me about their work, about the thoughts that run through their head throughout the day. I want you guys to keep this in mind. The best athletes in the world all have coaches. Every single one of them. The best basketball players, the best bodybuilders, all of them, even though they know what to do. You don't think that Chris Bumstead knows how to get into a calorie deficit and lose fat? You don't think that Ronnie Coleman knows how to train in the gym? And yet they will still seek out people to push them harder in the gym and to give them a proper layout for what they should be doing. Because it provides that third-person perspective, allowing you to understand what things that you could be doing better, but at the same time, it gives you somebody in your corner who understands how your mind works and can see more than maybe you can even see yourself. Because oftentimes we become blind, like whether it's with our physique or with our business or just with our life in general, we ourselves cannot see the proper solution simply because we are inside of our own bodies. And when somebody else is coming into your life and they're understanding how you work as an individual, they can often speak into exactly what you should be doing and tell you things that change how you're going to go about winning. They're going to completely change your success in the future. That's why coaching is so incredibly powerful. And it is going to be very, very difficult for AI to replace that component. Think about the best basketball teams in the world. All of them have a coach. And what the coach's job is to do is to understand each individual player and how they operate, how their mind works, understand how one specific game could affect the mindset of a player in the next game. And then it's his job to try to tap into that mindset and get them to perform as good as they possibly can for the team and for the individual. So fitness coaching isn't going away anytime soon, but what you do have to understand is that what it looks like for you to be a fitness coach might look a lot different in the future than it might look right now. If you're somebody that gets by just giving workout routines and nutrition plans and no additional advice on top of that, then you're probably going to have to step up your game. You're probably going to have to start to be an actual coach. And an actual coach understands the full picture. They understand the life, they understand the work, they understand the mentality of their clients. And that's actually what makes them so incredibly valuable. It's the relationship that a coach is able to build with his clients that makes him so incredibly valuable, guys. This is a relationship-based business. As time goes on, you are supposed to basically live life with these people and watch them change into somebody new. I always tell my clients when they come into my program that I want them to be completely unrecognizable by the end. I want them to speak differently. I want them to walk into a room differently. I want them to look differently. I want them to style their hair differently. I want them to be in better shape. I want them to be more confident. All of these different aspects. And that is ultimately what somebody is paying you for, is to help them with a transformation of personality. Because what studies have shown is that that change in personhood is actually what sticks. That is the main thing that is correlated to somebody being able to lose weight and keep the weight off, is their ability to identify as a completely new person by the end of it. And think, hey, I no longer live my life the way that I used to. I no longer engage with the bad habits that used to tie me down. So make 2026 the year that you are not fearful that AI is going to replace you, that AI is going to take your job, but rather you jump head first into developing the skills that are so incredibly important to becoming a successful fitness coach. Skills like sales, like building your brand, like communication, like being able to put together the systems in your business, and then understand that those skills are going to help you out the entire rest of your life. No matter what industry that you decide to go into, those skills are going to help you make more money. So you might as well start putting more effort into learning them. And what better way to learn them than in an industry that you actually have a passion for? Helping people, continue to get better with their fitness. And trust me when I say, people want that one-on-one connection. They are willing to pay a lot of money. There's businesses today that are just simply based around going for walks with people, having conversations with people. Very, very simple things, because that human connection is so powerful, especially when you are a capable individual who can communicate, who can understand others, who can meet them where they are at and tell them and guide them on how to go about improving their lives. So hopefully this video helped. Hopefully it encouraged you. I think that a lot of people are turning away from fitness coaching right now because they're like, oh yeah, ChatGPT is just going to replace this. Claude is just going to replace this all in the future. And they're kind of throwing in the towel. It's a bummer to see, but at the same time, it just creates less competition. So for me, I'm going to be able to get more clients because there's less personal trainers, because they never learned how to provide true value to their clients. They never knew what it actually meant to become a fitness coach. Make sure to drop a like down below if you enjoyed. Drop us your thumbs up in the comment section. And as always, if you're interested in joining Empire Blueprint, which is the best place for fitness coaches to learn how to build their brand on social media, get online clients, and scale to $10,000 a month, make sure to go check out the link in the description. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.